Hey, good evening, everyone. Good to see you again. Now, tonight, oh, yes, the conversation is grown and the tea is served with elegance. See, we're talking about expectations, the weight of what we want versus the reality of what we give. Sometimes we want loyalty, we have it proven. Patience, we don't offer. Communication, we don't practice. A love we haven't learned to give fully. And listen, it's no shade, no judgment. This is just self awareness and style. So grab your drink and let's sip on the truth gracefully, of course. Let's go ahead and welcome the number one co host, T with Reed to the stage. Good evening, girl.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's me, your girl T with the T. I don't even know what to say.
Ah, that's all right. It looks like we're getting a little, well, we're just getting started. We're going to take our
hmm
time. Mhm. Get a little taste of that. I'm going to give it just a few more minutes for some of our viewers to come on in. Let me take a look. Hey, Will.
Okay.
Will is number one. Welcome, Will. And then this looked like someone new. Dutch Vander, well, whatever. Welcome. And our girl, Miss Roro, welcome to the stream tonight, Miss Roro. Will, okay, I'm gonna get that drink on. That's right. What you drinking on, Will? What you got, Will? Welcome, Queen Kaliko. Welcome to tonight's stream. It's gonna be a good one tonight. So while we're waiting on the rest of our regulars and new viewers to come in, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know. Now I know last stream y'all probably saw the little banner right there. Take a look at the little banner right there that's running across there. On that banner, we're advertising a new call in line. Okay. So that's for the viewers who have a lot to say and don't want to type all that in the comment section. They can actually call the line and go ahead and voice their opinion or ask their question. Okay. We're going to ask you guys to be mindful for the background noise, be respectful, and stay on topic. We ask for you to follow our cues so we can make this a smooth and good experience for you. And most importantly, go ahead and limit that time that you have on a call to like 2 to 3 minutes at the most per call. That way that other viewers can call in if they like. Now, the call line is still, we're still working on getting it to the top tier. So the way we're going to handle it tonight is that you call in, you voice your opinion, you ask your question. We're going to disconnect the call, and then we're going to allow the panel co-host and host to respond or answer your question. Okay. Right. So let's see. So yeah, we're just gonna give it a few more minutes. Hey mom, thank you for joining. I see you. All right. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Okay. Oh, we got another Patricia in the house.
Hello,
Okay.
hello, hello, hello.
All right. Welcome the other Patricia. And Will, okay, you drinking on something? Got your little tequila on deck? All right. You boss man. I can't handle that now. That's too strong for me. That's too strong. That's too strong for me. Okay. Now, expecting Ian. I think Ian is gonna pop in tonight, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not for sure if Derek is, but he definitely have the access to the stream if you want to pop in. I don't know, Derek. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, let's see who else we got up in this time. Thank you guys for joining us tonight, though. It's going to be a good one. I know with the advertisement, I was like, if you're not scared, I think they are. Yeah, I sent them the link and everything and let them know what time we're coming in tonight. So I think they'll be in here. Hmm. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're not gonna wait too much longer, Ree. Go
Let's
through
get it.
all right, let's get this conversation started. Let's see. Oh, and running behind. So he said he won't be able to make it tonight. That's fine. We can go ahead and push through. Okay, let's go ahead and get started, girl. So the
All
first
right,
thing
let's
that we're gonna yeah, so the first part of the expectations we're gonna put into is like where do expectations come from? This is a good one. Like, are our expectations based on experience, our upbringing, or social media? I say it's a little bit of both, Ray.
yeah.
That's what I would. Mhm.
Because you know, the way we was raised, and you know, we see our grandparents or our parents would be like, oh, I want this to be like this, or I want a man like my daddy, or I want a woman like my mom or my grandma. So yeah, I'll say family have a lot to do with what we expect out of if we talking relationship wise. And then also I would say the internet, because people tend to want to impress the internet.
That's right. Um, I truly believe, definitely. Well, before I go into detail on that question, I see you, Derek. Shout out to the queens. Thank you, Derek. And I see you, Bear is watching too. Welcome, welcome,
What's
Bear
up?
and
What's
Derek.
up?
All right, now, Derek, only if you're free now. If you're free, come on in this mug. We need the male's perspective. Also, um, before you guys were in, I was explaining about the call-in line that we have now. So if you have a lot to type or you don't want to type all that stuff, go ahead and call that line and we will answer it. That way you can voice your opinion or question live for everybody to hear. We'll disconnect the call and then we'll answer that afterwards. And to give the guests on the panel the opportunity to answer it afterwards as well. Okay. So let me go ahead and answer that question, Bree, as well. So I believe, or I feel that our expectations definitely come through experience. That's
Mm-hmm.
number one. And that includes upbringing. Like if you had like a bad experience in a relationship, friendship, or a family member, you tend to sit back, self-evaluate, and say, "Well, I did this last time, and I don't want that to reoccur. So the next time or the next event that's similar, I'm gonna go about it a different way to get a different outcome." So that's where your expectations or standards come going forward. Now, I will hope that with social media, although social media have a lot of influence in people's lives,
Yeah.
I've seen some people actually want to live like the people on the social media, even they don't know if it's fake, real, or whatever it may be that they have going on social media. Um, but I will hope that people don't lean too much on social media expectations. Because if so, that will let them down every time. That's what I feel.
Yep.
N-
I agree.
Mhm. Right. Let's keep it in a real life. Let's be realistic with it. That increases your chances of getting what you want. Okay. Let's see. Your screen is in portrait mode. Make it landscape. Now, Derek, if I push one button, I might mess something up, baby. Oh, we gonna see. I'm gonna say we gonna see. I press one button, it's gonna mess up, baby. Now, let's see. Read another question. Like, do we expect what we give or what we wish someone would give?
I say I expect. Well, that's a hard one. Kind of, if you give a lot, you kind of expect a lot, but then you also expect them to do without you giving or asking. So it's kind of up and down with me. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a hard one for me too.
Yeah, it is. Someone said, I believe both natures of the individual past experience and upbringing, but only an immature person allows popular social media to hold a large stake in the who they choose as their life partner. I agree.
Yeah, that's true, Queen Kaliko. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Okay, so do
You
we
answer the
expect,
question. What do you expect?
let's see, do we expect what we give or what we wish someone would give? Um, More the second half of that question is me. Like I don't expect, I do know that all of us are individuals. We come from different backgrounds and upbringings. So all of us is taught different. So I wouldn't expect a person to give what I give because I don't know how they were raised or up, their upbringing and so on. Um, but I guess that would lead me to the second half. I guess because I don't expect for people to give the way I give, that must
Right.
mean that I would fit more into what I wish someone would give. I think that's where I come from. Now I'll go ahead and just do me. I'll treat them that way and hopefully they'll
Yeah.
pick it up and say, "Oh, well this is what she like because she's always doing this. Let me go ahead and do the same to her
Right.
or
Right.
something." I don't know. And that brings me to the next little section of questions here. Silent expectations. See, I'm bad with this. I'm gonna be real with it. I'm gonna be real. I'm bad with this now. Silent expectations. Now, why do people expect things they never actually communicate? See, that's me. So, y'all, I'm keeping it real. I'm not
That's
afraid
because
to say,
that's because we expect people to, like you said, they see that we doing this and doing that we expect them to pick up on it and go instead of say, hey, this is what I like. It's failed communication. So we're not
yeah,
communicating what we like or what we want. So therefore we thinking, oh, they see me doing it. Oh, they gonna do it one day. Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing. Maybe he'll pick it up. No, they'll never pick it up. Sometimes it got to be communicated.
yes,
Period.
yeah, that's true. So I'm doing myself a disjustice, huh?
You are, because you got to communicate. We can't expect something if it's always quiet. If I never say I don't like French fries, and every time we go out and he buy me fries, or he like, and then it's gonna be, well, I'm buying you fries, you're not eating them. Why?
Mm,
Because I'm
that,
silent. I'm being silent about it. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just to him. That's gonna be a waste of time and money, right?
that's true. And we can't expect them to read our minds. We have to voice those things that we need to change or want them to know, right?
Right.
So I guess I could say it is not fair to hold someone accountable for an expectation they don't know exists.
Right. I agree.
Man, man, man. Y'all, I got some work to do. I got some work.
Because you feel like you feel like you will be asking too much if you let them know what you want. It won't be from the heart. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I
If you say
think like the way I'm feeling is I'm a very I pay attention to a lot. I like to watch people, see what they do, how they do it. Might ask a few questions every now and then to get a little grasp of how their mindset is or whatever. That's where I learn people. And see, that's where it come from, my background and my experience. I cannot expect them to do the same like that. So see, I have to do better, y'all. I won't change. So I got to do better. Hmm. Now let's go ahead and talk about standards versus expectations. I don't I'm like, what
Mhm.
is the difference? Like, what is the difference between having standards and then having expectations? Oh,
Me and where
that's
y'all at? Come on, y'all. Like, where y'all? What are me and at?
exactly. Darren, Bella, I'm calling y'all out in this chat, man. Can y'all explain to me? What's the difference between standards and expectations? To me, it seems like it's the same. Mm, maybe not. Let me think. See, I'm thinking a little deeper here. So standards mean something, maybe something like,
I think the standards will be something like something we kind of require in life, you know.
okay, like what? Like n- a
Um,
non-smoker or something? Like that's your standard or something?
that'll go back on how we talk about self worth and boundaries, kind of the
Okay.
standard. I set these standards, and this what I, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to get to.
Hmm. Like yeah, like boundaries and stuff. I can
Yeah,
see it.
I like my standards to be. Well, I want you to be honest with me. You know, that's the standard that I'm setting. I want you to be that honest person. Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
Versus, uh,
that's true.
expect, expectations. I get it's kind of like a guessing game. Your assumption of what you think it should be. You know.
Like in response, like how that person fit in your everyday life. That what you're saying? So okay, all right. So we talking it through. We talking it through. See y'all.
Yeah.
This is how real. This is how real we are. We ain't googling no definitions or anything. Just gonna feel our way through on live. So let me recap. Let me make sure I'm getting a grasp of the difference between the two.
Okay.
Standard.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. So standards are basically your values or something like that. Your
Kind of
values
like,
and what.
since we big on communication, so like if I say, my expectation is like I expect for you to communicate with me better. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm giving to you. That's what I'm asking of you. And
Yeah.
for as my standards, I will say, oh, if you can't communicate, I don't want to be with you. You get
Mm,
it?
okay. Yeah. I expect for you
You
to.
can't. You don't live up to the standards that I want, so therefore I don't want you. If I say I need you to communicate and you're not doing it, I'm gonna excuse you. You get it?
Okay.
Kind
So
of.
okay. So standards is okay. My standards is you can't have a jail. You can't been to jail before or something like that. And then, but my expectations is
You don't want a man to talk to their ex. You don't like people to keep in
yes.
touch with their ex.
So that's a standard.
Yes.
And then my expectation is when I text you, I expect you to text me back within an hour.
Right.
Something like that. All right. Okay. I
You
think
got
I
it.
get it. Okay. Now, mm, when do like expectations become entitlement? I think when people not on the same page with the
Mm.
expectations, huh? Like if the two individuals are not on the same page dealing with expectations, then now it's like not entitled. They think that that's
Yeah,
just
it's
that's
kind of
what
like I'm kind of pushing that everything that I expect you to do on you. Like I expect you to do this. I expect you to do that. You need to do
yeah,
this. You need to do that. So I get it. Yeah, it can be
yeah,
an entitlement, kind of.
yeah. I could see that happening, turn into
Yeah.
entitlement when you're not on the same page.
Right.
Now let's turn this into a little bit of relationship. Let's get a little deeper to like relationship and the pressure in regards to expectations. Now, are modern expectations higher than what most people are able or willing to meet? Modern expectations.
Where our
I would say,
men's at? I need to hear from the men.
right, you being quiet in the darn chat tonight. What's going on, guys? Hey, Patrick Sr., W.A. Patrick Sr., welcome to
Hello,
the stream.
hello. Hey, Earl, what's up?
Yeah, we need some. See, we're sharing all this women. This is out of the woman perspective in
Yeah,
regards to
right.
this. I know we have some men in the chat. Go ahead and let us know. Go ahead and let us know. Men, do modern expectations, okay? Are modern expectations higher than what most people are able or willing to meet? Let us know something. Hmm?
They scared tonight. Where y'all at? Come on with it.
Now I know this is it can be an uncomfortable conversation. That I can say. It can be uncomfortable. Most people don't want to come on out and be vulnerable
You
sometimes.
said modern expectations.
Yeah. Or modern expectations like higher than what most people are able or willing to do or to meet? I would say yes, because like what other modern day expectations?
Yeah, because your modern expectation is stuff that we hope for. You know, the expectations are always what we hoping for, and
I
mm,
would say yeah, let's talk about it. Some modern expectations are like women expecting the first date to be somewhere like Houston's or Ruth Chris type of thing. They don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. You they don't want to go to anything like that. They're expecting the first date to cost a certain amount.
yeah, and
So
then your modern like today, what we want everybody to be financially stable. Some
mhm,
people want public love versus private love. You want it to be seen.
mhm.
What else?
And that's
Gotta
true.
have.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. We can't turn a blind eye to how the economy is and the way it's going right now. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Those who are
right,
able to still do, they're blessed. They're blessed. So you can't hold, continue to hold people to those modern expectations in today's economy. We will still have to be realistic and take a look at what's going on around us and see how we're doing even ourselves to try to hold somebody else accountable or up to a certain standard or
right.
expectation.
Cause
Yeah.
like in a friendship, do I show up for everything? Do you expect me to show up for everything? Do I have to support everything you do? Like that's
Yeah.
the modern day expectation. I need you to show up. I need you to show me that you love. You know what I'm saying? That's what we
That's
are
true.
today.
Look who's coming to save us. Our
Yeah,
male perspective. You ready to bring them on, Ree?
let it go. Come on through.
Welcome,
What's going on, ladies?
What's up? What's up? How you
D.
been?
Watts. D. Watts from I Show Receipts.
What's up? Hope y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
We
And
did.
we, how
Oh
about
yeah,
you?
oh yeah. Oh man, I ate good. I went to the gym today. I'm trying to work this thing off.
Oh,
You know. So
okay.
so what is the conversation about? We talking about expectations and
Yes, we're talking about it's a whole conversation about expectations, like the weight of what we want versus what we give, making sure there's a balance there.
well, I think that there should be a conversation had between like if let's say I meet a woman and we start dating and stuff like that, we need to have a serious conversation about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? What I
Yeah.
expect, what I would like to see, and vice versa. And I feel like there got to be some kind of give and take. And it can't be my way or the highway, or I was raised that way and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Because one thing I noticed that a lot of people, both men and women, don't want to be challenged on the way they think.
Right.
Mhm.
We become
I,
solid in our beliefs, and we feel like our way is the highway. And if
yeah.
you don't accept me for who I am, then I don't need to be with you. I
Mm.
remember years ago I was talking to a female, real nice, but she always complained all the time. Always complained.
Ooh.
And and when I started challenging her on her beliefs and her thought process, she felt like I was attacking her.
Oh wow.
you know.
Okay.
So
Now,
I mean, go
was she
ahead.
just complaining for just anything, no matter good, bad, or whatever? She'll find like something to say negative about it
Yeah,
and
she's
talk about.
always negative. She felt like a victim. She had this whole victim attitude. Oh, why is this always happening to me? Why is this person doing this to me? And I was like, well, have you thought about you played a role in that too? You
Mhm.
know, and it's like she just got quiet and got defensive, like I was attacking her.
Wow. See, now that's the standard of mine. See, when we was talking about earlier, Derek, like what's the difference between standard and expectations? So we were trying to figure it out, me and Ree trying to bounce it back and forth on each other. See, what I was thinking is like a standard is like something what you just said. Like my standard is the person would have to be able to be like accountable, you
Hmm.
know,
Right,
because if a person is not accountable, all the rest of that stuff is just gonna fall by the
right.
wayside. It's
Hmm.
not gonna make any sense. You can't go any further. So, like,
Right.
what it is to you, like, what is the difference between a standard and an expectation?
Um. Well, in my opinion, I feel like that. Do you think? I think that we expect sometimes too much from people. We
Yeah,
raise our
we do.
expectations of what we want from a person, and a lot of times that person can't fulfill that. You know.
Yeah,
Now I'm a single man, all right, and I'm
Mhm.
looking and praying that I find my wife. But I've had so many guys tell me that my standards were too high and that I should lower my standards. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, "Well, you're not gonna find." I'm not looking for the perfect woman. But there's
right,
certain things that I want out of a woman because what
right.
you're telling me is that I should lower my standards so I can get somebody and not be happy with that person. No, I know the perfect woman don't exist, but there's certain
Mhm.
things I would like to see out of my woman. Too many people get in a relationship thinking they can change the individual or try to mold them into something they want them to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so let's talk about that a little bit to try to help me and Ree understand the difference between standards and expectations. For example, would you share with us some of the standards that you have for a woman?
Um, well, one some of my standards is I'm a person that like to go work out, I like to exercise. I like a woman that's health conscious, that's conscious about herself, takes care of herself, likes to, you know, I prefer a woman that likes to work out, exercise, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? A woman that can lift me up when I'm not having a good day. A woman that can challenge me on the way I think and push me to see things from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? And then I want a woman that can hold her own and don't need me to carry her. You know what I'm saying? So I like an independent minded woman. You know, so those are some of the standards that I like. And
Mhm.
I would prefer to deal with a woman that hasn't been, you know, around the block.
Okay.
But
You know,
how do you would expect for her to tell you her past relationships and stuff?
I would like to know about it. You know, I would like I would like to know so I can get a. I think you get a better understanding of an individual when you learn what they've been through.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know,
yes.
um,
Yes, and so far what you've shared, Derek, those are not like unrealistic standards.
Right.
right.
So you keep those damn standards because she out there for sure. Definitely not unrealistic. Welcome, the Prince of the Talk Box. Thank you for coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and read a comment of theirs. He said, single, unmarried black women have stupid standards for black men that they can't even meet, I'm guessing themselves. Now, I do agree to a certain point with you, sir, because of some of the females that I've talked to, their standards that they have is most of their standards are stuff that they don't even meet themselves. And they say that and I asked them about that, and they will say that they always want to shoot for somebody higher than them so that way they can rise to the occasion type of thing. Now, what do you guys think about that for those individuals who have those standards that they can't even meet themselves, but they want their partner to do it? Do y'all believe in a shooting
Well,
for somebody like,
and, and also to add to what I said earlier, Latrice and Reed, is that I wouldn't ask a woman to do something I'm not willing to do. So if
Okay.
I'm willing to go to the gym and take care of myself, then I expect her to do it. I'm not gonna tell her I want you to have a perfect tan body and sit at home and not do shit myself. That's why I go to the gym. I try to exercise. I try to educate. I try to learn more to give that woman the best version of me I can possibly give her.
Oh,
So
So
you
whatever
want
woman get with me, whatever woman get with me, she's gonna get a guy that's understanding, smart, willing to challenge her, and in shape.
in shape.
You know what I'm saying? That's in shape. You know.
ooh,
So I'm not gonna ask her to do something I'm not willing to do.
Okay, okay.
mhm. You just made me a little hot right there. That makes sense.
You know, Latrice, people keep telling me to take a shirtless picture. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know if I should.
Oh, see, Reed, you have to go ahead. No, this is on Facebook. Although he don't never be, he say he don't never be on Facebook. But he do have a Facebook account, Reed.
Yeah,
Go ahead
yeah,
on
Okay.
Facebook and request him to be your friend. He always in the gym, taking those gym pictures. And I say, yeah, you need to go ahead. He's been in the gym for a while, Derek. We need to see if it's
yeah. I
um
know.
we need to see um is it
Uh,
working?
let me ask you two ladies something. Do y'all do y'all feel like y'all like have baggage from past relationships that you could potentially take into new relationships?
Now we're gonna answer that for you, Derek, but I have to let your brother in. I see Bear in the
Oh, he's
backstage. Yeah,
coming in.
yeah.
Okay. All right. All right.
In a while, I gotta get Bear up here real quick before we answer that question for you,
Okay.
okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, I'm just coming in showing some love. You feel me? You put me on the spot right here. You know what I'm talking about? What's up?
Oh,
What's up? What's up, Reese? What's going on?
It's been a
oh,
long time, Bear. I'm happy to
Yeah, it's
see your
gonna be
face.
another long one. You know how you know what I do. This your show. This y'all show. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I'm
Don't be
coming
doing us
in.
like that.
Say what?
Don't be doing us like
What you
that,
say
Bear.
now?
Don't take too long next time.
Don't take too long. It's gonna be longer than this. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna chill. I'm just gonna sit back and watch. You know, until I like to sit
Okay.
back and watch my queen do this thing. D in here, so he got my
Yeah.
spot. He do his thing. He like to do this. He like to talk. You know what I'm saying? But hey, good
Yeah.
show. Do your thing.
Yeah.
So I'm coming
I,
in. So both of y'all
I,
some love. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm
we
talking about? Look
appreciate
good.
All right.
Both of y'all look good.
it. Thank you.
Thank
You know what I'm talking about?
you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I got kisses
Come in.
to both of y'all. Y'all my
Thank
queen.
you.
Y'all my
Thank you,
queens.
sir.
I'm
Thank
watching. You
you.
know what I'm talking about? Turn up, D. Turn up. All right now. Peace.
All right. Till next time.
So
I
I
love it.
answered the question. He said, "Do we bring baggage?"
Yeah.
yes.
I do
So what
not.
you say?
I don't. I do not because, like, with my past, I don't really just bring the relationship up. Now, if you ask me some questions, yeah, but I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, he treated me like this, or he did this, and he did that." No, I don't. It's a dead situation. We buried it. R.I.P. to them feelings. That's over with.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and I agree too. I think that when it comes down to bringing baggage to the next relationship or whatever, I think that is a person who haven't took the time out to recover.
Mm-hmm.
And we
Right.
have
Right.
They're
people
still
like
they're in
bounce.
their healing stage. They still healing.
Yes. But some people they like to bounce relationship to relationship, and doing that, you're not gonna
Yes.
recover like you
Right.
are
Right.
bringing baggage into the next relationship.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I strongly believe in like a recovery time, downtime for yourself to recollect yourself before you go into the next one.
Right.
That will
Right.
help to get that baggage.
Right. Right. Right.
Now I have
Well,
a question for you, Derek.
go ahead.
Are modern expectations higher than what most people are able or willing to meet?
Yeah, I think to a certain degree, yes. I think, and that's coming from both men and women. I think a lot of women do want guys that's making like 6, 7 figures, that got everything going, no kids, no baby mama, none of that stuff, and they can just sit back and this guy's going to lavish them with gifts and wine and dine them. I think a lot of women expect that out of a lot of men out here, and I think men want these, you see these Instagram models, they with the perfect bodies and shit like that. I think men want that type of look from a female. That's why you
You
see a lot.
want a perfect 10.
Huh?
You said you want a perfect 10.
I would like that. I know that's not really
Right.
realistic, but I would like that. I mean, what would y'all prefer? Would y'all prefer a guy that's in shape, that goes to the gym, that works out? Or, I mean, does that even matter to y'all? I
It
mean,
it depends on the person. It really does depend because everybody not gonna get you that 6 pack and everybody not gonna be this buff, but they might
yeah,
treat you
right,
right and love you good. Now
right,
you got this.
right,
Now just say you got this woman that goes to the gym. She work out. She fit. She the perfect 10 that you described, but she can't cook and she can't
right,
communicate.
right. Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's a up and
Yeah,
down situation.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah,
And like with Reed, I'm gonna piggyback on Reed. Like, I don't have like no type of strict standard in regards to body wise. It's ideal to have somebody that's in shape or whatever, but then I'm more realistic. Hey, I'm still working on myself. So if
Right.
I'm still working on myself and I'm not there yet, I'm not expecting to be with somebody who is muscle bound. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like everybody is attracted to the muscle bound. Good looking women, average looking women. Um, I don't want to say ugly. What's the word? Average. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that be. But everybody's attracted to the fit men. You know what
Well,
I'm saying? So I can't
when I
say
do go to the gym, when I go to the gym and I see the fit men walking around, like to me, you just want to be seen. Like, what are you doing to help the next person get
Right,
to where you're at?
right,
So it's
right.
kind of like a turn on, then a turn off, if that makes sense.
well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this. If I'm in that gym and I see somebody fit walking around, bouncing them chest muscles, I'm gonna be looking too. I'm like, do what you do, sir. Do what you do. I like it.
Well, let
Because
me
that's
ask y'all. Let me ask y'all
I like
something. Have y'all tried the dating app option?
mhm.
Have y'all ever tried that before?
I have,
Yeah,
and men on there are funny. They are funny.
Well, I mean,
yeah. Hey,
Everybody
I
Eric.
thinks this person, huh?
Uh-huh.
go ahead.
I think the men on the dating
Everybody
app,
thinks,
what you say, Bree?
yes. They be tripping on the app because they paint this picture like they want X, Y, and Z. But then if you
Mm-hmm.
actually want
Mm-hmm.
to communicate, if you actually communicate with some of them, they can't hold a conversation.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
Now that's what I ran into. That's exactly what I ran into. They were good morning, what you up to, you to death. But when it comes down to here's my phone number, call me, let's talk. That's not happening.
I because
Are,
like
are
some
y'all?
dude, this dude was perfect. He said all the right stuff, but then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna talk to him on the phone. What it is? What's up? Oh, Lord, have mercy. No, thank you. No, thank you. I got a little. My son is the little gangster. I don't need that. No,
Well, are y'all still active on there, or did y'all just try it out?
I'm still
Tried it
active
out
on
and delete. Oh, you still active? Delete.
and
I
is.
tried
I'm gonna
out
show
and
you some
delete.
stuff tomorrow.
I ain't got no time for no dating app.
Well, I mean, it'll be good if you're not a person that I like. For me, I'm not a I'm a social person, but I don't be in social environments. So I don't be
Mhm.
in environments where there are women outside of the gym. So I
Mhm.
can see why people want to get on dating apps. But I'm not on there now, but
Yeah.
I did have a lot of women that was inboxing me and stuff like that. And you have to be careful on those dating apps because sometimes you get catfished,
Yep.
and people don't put everything that's going on in their lives on those dating apps because they're afraid that it may turn the guy off. Like, you know, I did meet women that was putting old pictures of themselves up when they was thinner, and then I would talk to them on the phone. And they start telling me, "Yeah, I got like 7 kids by like three
Oh,
different dudes," and
Wait a
yeah, I mean
minute.
stuff like that. Like, why you didn't put that on your profile? You know what I'm saying?
of course not. They wouldn't get your attention if that was true. Expectations. See, we're going
Right,
back to that
right,
expectation thing. They
right.
would not get you. They wanted to get the man. that's got their job together, got their life together, so they can have them to take care of them and all them children. If they
Right.
put too much in their profile, they won't get it. Now
Yeah.
let's take a look at New Orleans brass crew. Let's see what they say in the chat. Healthy lifestyles is obviously important, but my partner being able to keep up um my hyperactive pace is everything. Don't forget beauty fades, but ugly is to the
Hmm.
bone.
Hmm.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's when we come in two parts, like um for example, like, is there any type of expectations? Like, what's an expectation that you realize you had to let go of? That's one. Let me tell you about one of them that I had realized I had to let go of. When I was younger, now this is the kidding part. This is crazy of me, but then that's the younger mind of me, right? When I was younger, well, let me start this way. I had my child early. I was young when I had a baby. So although I had a kid, I said I didn't want a man with a kid. Ain't that delusional?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I said I'll have a child, but I don't want a man with a child. And the
Hmm.
reason is because of the baby mama drama. I felt that I had my um baby's father um cordial, understanding or whatever, but I would see the women acting a fool as a baby mama. So I was like, well, I know I have a child, but I don't want no man who have a child. Stupid. And then as I got older and experienced more out here in this world, I'm like, I don't even think that. That's crazy. I said I would definitely date a man with a child or two. So that's an expectation that I realized I had to let go. Is that?
Well,
How about y'all?
one of my standards I found was pretty much impossible, and I learned this years ago. Was I was hoping to find a woman that was a virgin, and after a while, I started to realize that's going to be damn near impossible. Unless she's a church going woman or something like that, that's going to be damn near
That
impossible.
don't matter because I'm a firstborn woman.
Well, yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a great point.
I
That is a great point. But see, my standards have shifted
ain't,
because
I ain't even requiring everything.
I believe that standards can shift. All right, it has shifted to um, hopefully a low body count. But then again, how would I ever know that?
You would not, baby. You would not,
You know,
baby. Unless she
Most
is the talk
most
of the town.
women that I'll say, I don't
What you say,
know.
Reed?
Well, my body count
You
ain't
said
high,
you
but
heard
you
about
ain't gonna speak a lot. My body count is not high. It's not high, but at the same time, you gotta think back. I had that. I won't like my daddy because like every relationship I done been in, I've been long term. I was from high school to whatever 9 years. Then this last relationship I was in for like 12 years. So I'm trying to build that, them standards of, oh, this what my mom and daddy did. This what I want. This what I want. This what I need. And they didn't give me number kids. So I don't
okay.
what
know. You can
would
find them with the low count, but then are they completely healed
well, let me ask you this:
from what they done been through? Or you
should we look at an individual, whether it's a man or a woman, in a negative light if they got a high body count? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
because
Say
most women that know a man with a high body count want some.
That's
That's
true.
the
That is true.
reality of what we live in.
Yeah,
If
that
this
is true.
man is known to be a hoe or a
Mm-hmm.
drug dealer or whatever,
Yep.
oh, I want a piece of
Yep.
it. I want to get to know
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yep.
So they don't. Some women don't care.
hmm. And I'm
So I was a
told
virgin
by
when I met my
necessary.
husband.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
Latrice, if I had a high body count,
Mhm.
would you look at me any different?
I would say I need to get to know you a little bit. I wouldn't look at you as any different because you might have went through a patch in your life. I don't know. I need to see what's up with that. Um, and I wouldn't want to know your body count anyway. That's number one. I wouldn't want to know your
Mm,
body count. I want to get to know you presently because I think that people grow. They grow as they get older. Some things they be like, oh, I was so stupid. I was delusional to do all that shit back in the day, but now I know better. So how can I, especially something that's not gonna really affect you today? I mean, you disease free. You don't have all them damn kids. You know, you're not on child support. I look at stuff like that. I want to look at the present. What's going on in the present? And
Right.
I go from there.
Right.
I don't care about all that body count back then. Okay, you done did all that, you whatever, whatever. Are you disease free? It's a lot of people that don't have a high body count that is disease. They got a disease. So you don't necessarily have to
Right.
have a
Right.
high body count to be affected by sex.
Right.
Like I want to know
Right.
currently what's your today's status. All that other shit, we can't do nothing about the past. I want to know about the present so I can
No.
see if we won't have a future together.
Well, is there
And trust me,
anything?
somebody see you here. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead, Reed.
Well, I was gonna say, trust me, when you like just say if a person does have a low body count, and once someone see you in a relationship and happy, if they did have a high body count or they was sleeping with everybody around, oh, it's gonna come back to you because now I see him happy. So I need to let her know. I gotta make her miserable. So it's gonna come to you.
There you go. So you only much have to ask the question, what's your body count or whatever. If they have a high body count and then once y'all get together, oh yeah, like Reese say, it's gonna take no time for it to come out and you can see what's up
Mhm.
there on.
Okay, I want to challenge the both of you. If you were in a real relationship with a guy, are there things you would not tell him?
Mhm. Yes, because I like to disclose as situations
Yeah.
appear. I believe it's some things that you need to disclose on first dates or whatever. How many kids you have, how many baby daddies, how many baby mamas, do you work, where you work at, where you're from. Those are all questions that need to be disclosed head on. But
Mhm.
as you get to know each other, you're gonna slowly start disclosing more and more and more. So I believe there will always be something hidden, but as your relationship develops, you get to know the person more, right? That's the
Right,
design.
right, right.
That's the
Well,
design. I'm not expecting anybody to put all their cards on the table. I'm gonna feel overwhelmed. Me, I would think something funny about it. I was like, why would you send me this? It's not even drama, whatever about this. What is this for? That means you are hiding something. Maybe you hiding something more than this. That's why you felt that you need to disclose all this now.
well, there was a discussion about why some guys don't post their women,
Mhm.
and what I was reading online from a lot of guys is that um, they don't want to hear no shit from a guy that they woman potentially could have dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Um, I've heard
That too, and
Mhm.
I
stories.
it should be private. I
You
ain't
know what I'm
See,
posting.
saying?
I would say once I know that we are exclusive, we're in a relationship, hell yeah, I'm gonna post my man and I want him to post me too. I don't care about anybody else. I mean, that might make me feel a little better knowing that there's other people out there that want my man, but I got my man. They don't.
Well,
I'm
I'm going to give you an example. When I'm talking about this whole thing with, Cardi B was married to Offset, right? And now
mhm,
she's with Stefan Diggs, all right? And sometimes you got a bitter boyfriend, ex, that don't can't stand to see the woman move on and wants to interfere with it. And Offset, being kind of immature, kind of made allusions to where Cardi B's mouth be. All right. And he did
mhm,
that to take a jab at Stefan Diggs. You see what I'm
mhm,
saying? See, that kind of disrespectful shit like that, a lot of guys don't even want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So if your
Right.
woman that you're dealing with have dealt with another guy, he comes on, you post a picture of y'all on vacation together, and this dude leave a comment, you know, would that mouth do shit, something like that.
right.
That right
That's
there, man.
jealousy. You know what I'm saying? That's jealousy.
Right.
And actually, you disrespecting me. Like if I was Stephon or whatever, I'd be ready to fight his ass. Like, how would you even disrespect me and Carly? He's disrespecting, Offset is disrespecting Carly. Of course, that's where her mouth been. Y'all was married for how many years and got how many kids together? Y'all probably did all types of shit with each other.
Yeah,
So
right,
what's the biggest deal?
right.
You're not telling me that because now she's doing it to me.
Yeah,
She's doing it to me now. So I don't give a damn what you put out there, but you disrespecting me and you disrespecting Carly. And now we got to
Yeah.
deal with that off social media.
well, I mean, it's kind of what Ray J did when Kim Kardashian got with Kanye. He put out a song called "I Hit It First." But that's the thing that men don't want to deal with, that immaturity from other men. Because sometimes when
but if she's not a virgin, somebody actually hit it before you, so it got to be a maturity thing too.
That's right.
right,
It's true. It's true. The same way you done did somebody else. It's like if a woman come on and say, "Oh, I done got that dick before, and it's still mine." Nah, that's still mine would get me. I'm like, okay, you had the dick. Oh, it's still yours. Let's find out something. Let's see something. Let me give you my phone number so we can talk, and we're gonna handle
right,
that off social media. Let's go ahead and squash this because I don't like all this being done on social media. I need to talk to you off social media. Let's see if you're still bad. But back,
right.
I do have a few more questions for you guys tonight in regards to expectations. Like, let's think back. Have any of your expectations ever ruined a good connection?
Oh,
Hmm. Be like, oh, this girl is good or whatever, but I heard she have a high body count and I gotta let it go. Or, oh, this girl is good. We make each other laugh and we connect in so many different ways, but she's 30 pounds overweight. Oh, this girl is good. I'm just throwing out stuff.
well, I mean, sometimes when you lay out what you expect, and let's say if I say, well, I would prefer a woman that has a low body count, then she's not going to tell me that what her body count is, because she's going to be afraid that I'm not going to like her once she tells me that. You know, um, um, I, I hate to have the attitude that we got to lower our expectations to find somebody. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
true.
I feel like if I got to lower the bar, then I'm settling for something I'm truly not happy with.
Well, let's talk about that there. Is it better to lower your expectations or communicate them better? Like, what you think?
You know, I think that is a big problem with people nowadays, that they lower their expectations and then they end up with somebody they're not really happy with. My attitude is, if I can't find, and I don't think my standards are extremely high. But if I can't find a woman that can, kind of meet my standards, then I just rather stay single, because I don't want to get involved with somebody. We're arguing, so, we're not seeing eye to eye because, she's like, your standards are too high. I just rather just be single, until I
Now,
can go ahead.
now you see how you use standards and expectations interchangeable? That's the way I was doing it. Now, your standards, which you mentioned before, I think you should definitely keep those the way they
Yes,
are because
right,
there's people out there that can meet those standards.
absolutely.
I don't care what your homeboys say. There are women out there that can meet your
Oh yeah,
standards.
oh yeah,
But as for your expectations, like maybe you might say when I text, I want you to not take 2 days to text me back. Like text me back within 2 hours or something like that. So those type of things and those type of things, I think that you can lower some if the person is unable to meet them a little bit. But first, you got to communicate those expectations. Like if you feel that that person take too long to text you back, bring it to their attention. It could be
right.
like a honest little mistake thing. It could not be something that they're doing intentionally. Just like, dang, you busy. You were busy today. It's a way to go ahead and communicate that and bring it to their attention. You had a busy day today. Like, yeah, they was like coming in nonstop or whatever. So I wasn't able to communicate with you like I
Right,
usually do. I
right,
like what I want to do. And there you go. It's solved. Oh yeah, I understand that. So you wouldn't be expecting her to communicate with you as much when they are busy at the workplace. So
Right.
let's yeah.
What? Well, okay. Let's say, all right, Latrice. I'm using me and you as an example here. Now,
Mhm.
I don't know about you liking to go to the gym or not. Let's say me and you started dating, right? And I'm going to communicate with you that, hey, we're in a relationship. I would love for you to come and work out with me. What man? What man would not want his woman there with him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
how would you respond to that? Would you feel like, well, this is where I am? I'm not a gym person. I'm not going. Would you just shut me down? Or what would be your reaction to me asking you to come to the gym with me?
Personally, I am a workout from home type of girl. I hate
Okay.
the gym.
Okay.
Yeah. And the only reason why I hate the gym because you have to wipe down, you got to use the equipment, then wipe
Right.
down everything so
Right.
good, move on. I feel that I can't go through the flow like talking about it because I like to go ahead and get my stuff done at home,
Right.
wipe it
Right.
afterwards, and go about my business, right?
Right.
But for my man, I will go to the gym. Yes, I will go to the gym with you.
So you would make an effort to go and work out with me.
That's right. I would change my expectations or whatever it called or whatever. I would change it up and I'll go work out with you. Even though I hate the gym, I'm
But and that's the thing.
not against the working out now. I have
Right.
it's other
Right. Right.
reasons that I don't care for the gym. But you're in there, that's a bonding activity that we can do.
Exactly. Yep.
That's where I look at it.
Yep. Yep.
What you think, Bree? What you think?
I'm, I- I'm,
So
I'm
we'll
going. I'm going. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna do what I can, and you help me to help myself.
right.
Now, me
Right.
going with you doesn't mean I have to stay tied to you. You lifting weights, I'm going to the
Exactly. Right. Right.
treadmill. We here
Right.
together.
Right.
I'm showing you. So yeah, I'll go.
But can I
I
ask you,
wouldn't
ladies,
take
something?
offense to it.
Is
Yes,
it a
we would not.
old is it an old standard that men require women to cook for them every single day? I mean, because today's women are not like yesterday's women. Today's women are more independent minded thinking, and we should not, as men, think that our woman's supposed to wait on them, wait on us hand and foot. Oh, baby, fix me a hot meal. I mean, is that a realistic standard with today's females?
I will
It
say
is.
this as
It
far
is.
and I would say this, especially in today. See, back in the day, the woman didn't work like that. They were
Right,
homemakers.
right,
They had time to
mhm,
do all that and keep up with that. That's
Right.
her way of supporting her man, right? But today, economy, it takes two people, maybe more in the household
right,
to work going. So if that's the case, we're not living in traditional standards anyway.
right,
We're in modern standards. So we have to help each other one way or another. No, the house is not going to be as squeaky clean as it'll be if I wasn't working, and
Right.
no, you can't get a home cooked meal for me every day because we both working. So that's something that we'll have to work together with to figure out.
right, right. And that should be open. Y'all should discuss all of this stuff. It
That's
should be all
right.
about their communication. And another thing to add to that, should a man set a sex standard? Let's say I need it 3 times a week, 3, 4 times a week. Is that realistic for a woman?
Yep. Because I want it 3 times a week too. I'm being honest. I know. I know. I ain't trying to be funny, but I am so
I see
serious.
that you got the fan.
If I'm in the mood and I seen you, hey, we watching movies, like, and I say, go back there. I want to go back there. If it's 3 times a week, it's 3 times a week. If it's
Right.
Wow,
hell, it could be 7, especially if she ain't flowing or nothing. Shit, where you at?
Derek, Derek,
Oh my goodness.
is this unrealistic? I might have an unrealistic standard in regards to that.
Hey, what would be your realistic standard, Latrice?
Now, this is just well, let me stop using standard because, well, I guess it is it's an expectation. It's not a standard because
Right, 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 right. It is. It is.
expectations can change. We can work that out
Right.
expectation wise. Standards is what you want to hold true to, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my expectation is I want my man to be like a offshore job. You know how to turn around jobs when it's um 3 weeks on and 1 week off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that 1 week off for?
Bam!
Oh my goodness.
Now, Derek,
Trying to tell you.
is that unrealistic?
No, I don't think it is. I don't. I
Mm,
don't think it is. I mean, but I would want my woman to know it has to be at that's the minimum. I mean, we can go in higher than that, but a minimum has to be about 3 times a week. That's the minimum.
okay, that's reasonable. Right,
Yeah.
Bree? That's reasonable.
Well,
Now, now is that a standard or no? That's the expectation from me,
Yeah,
and everybody has
yeah,
their own different expectations, right?
yes, that's the
that's an
expectation.
expectation for me. Come and get it. Hello, somebody.
Now, y'all check out what Will say. Look what Will say. Will say, I actually don't mind cooking, but if we could come to the agreement where I cook and she clean,
Right, right,
that would be ideal.
hmm
But I'm
hmm
open to cleaning if that's the agreement.
right, right,
That's good, Will.
Okay,
And New
I
Orleans
can live
Brass
with
and
that.
Crew, that's right. That's working together, right?
right.
So New Orleans Brass and Crew says, will you do Pilates at home with her? We like it tight. All right.
Yes, I would absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. When COVID hit,
Back
and
to the cooking thing. Most men do expect their woman to cook for them or have a meal. Even it's just expected because I done been in a situation to where I got off work, I was tired, I didn't cook, and it was like, oh, what we eat? You ain't ate by now, you won't eat. You
right,
know what I'm
right,
saying? You still grown,
right.
make a sandwich. But
hmm
some men do expect from their girlfriends who or wife or whoever to have their meal laid out. Because you know why? Because they seen grandma doing it like that.
hmm Yeah.
That's true.
So
That's where they come into play. Your upbringing, it
hmm
yeah.
influences your expectations.
Right.
It influences. You
Yeah.
know? Mm,
And No Brands brought up a good point. And you said you like to work out at home and things like that. I'll be open to that as well. Because when COVID hit, I did work out at home. So I
yeah,
would like to have a conversation about what makes you comfortable. All right. Because you may not be comfortable being in the gym with a bunch of people. Well, maybe we can go at a different time when there are less people in the gym. It's all about negotiating and working together, you know.
that's
And at least we're making an effort. Like, I want you to challenge me. You know, I'm not going to be the type of guy to be like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm like, I will try. I will make an effort to try to do what you want me to do. Like,
Right.
for example, I mean, what is an expectation from you, from a guy? Like, me and you got together, what would you expect out of me?
To be yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
if I tell you what I'm expecting or what I want you to do, I have now built you to what I want. You're my buildable. But if I have no expectations and we just live life and grow together, I
right,
can learn.
right,
But if I tell you, hey, I want you to do this in the morning, this in the evening, you're gonna do that because that's what I told you. Show me something different every day. Show me that you can change this, and I don't have you see the light bug. I don't have to say, hey, we need the light bug. You
right.
know, just show me.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't looking
Right.
for nothing
And I
but
feel the
some
same
good
way as
juke.
oh jeez. I feel the same way like Reed. Be your authentic self because how we gonna know if it's true or not? If I tell you this and my
Right.
expectations that my standards is this, it's fake. That's not the real you, and then it's gonna last for over forever so long. I want to know the true you because I'm trying to make it last for as long as we can, forever. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be getting to know the true you.
Right.
I mean, I get where y'all are coming from, but I do think there need to be a discussion about these type of subjects. All right,
I
so we
do.
can have a better understanding of one another. You know, what I would like to see in a female and what you would like to see in a man, I think we need to have that conversation. Not that
Right.
I'm trying to pressure you to be something you're not, but at least you can understand um, what I would like to see in a relationship. You know, not that I'm
Now,
trying to pressure you to be something I want you to be.
now check this out, Derek. I do
Right.
agree with you at some point because at the beginning you want them to be their natural self, and as things happen, and it's something that you're uneasy about, that's where the
Right,
communication come into part. Bring it to
right,
their because it could be something a little honest thing going on, and it could just need a little tweak for it
right,
to line.
right.
So that's where I believe those conversations come into part.
Right. Right.
Hmm.
Now, do y'all have any other final thoughts in regards to expectations or standards?
Um.
I think we had a pretty good conversation about it.
Oh, yeah, I know I enjoyed tonight's conversation. Reed, you have anything else you want to say about
What?
expectations?
What you got? What you got?
I got the final say. See, that's how I'm a little controlling in that matter, Derek. I'm working on it though.
So you're admitting that you can be controlling?
A little bit. I like to have the last say.
Oh, okay, I got you. Well, this is your platform. This is your and Reed's show, so of
You
course
like
you're
to
gonna get
have
the
the
last
last
say.
say?
Yes.
Yeah, I like to have the last say. Yeah.
I don't know,
Ask
Latrice.
no
I mean,
question though. What you want?
would I be wrong? Are you dominant in a relationship? Are y'all
She
dominant? Like,
she dominant. She ain't. She want control.
Come on, Irene. Come on, Irene. Let me tell you, I know when to fall back. I tend to be controlled on things that I know, like the back of my hand, I could do with my eyes closed. I'm like, I know this shit. Let me handle this for us. Like, and I don't have a partner. I'm single, but like, I like to get to know what my man expertise is or whatever, and I fall back, baby. What I'm gonna tell him something that he knows. What I look
right,
like telling
right,
him to do something he's an expert at. I don't have nothing to say. I'm gonna trust you
right,
and let you lead. I'm gonna fall back. What do you need me to do to support you?
right,
I'm gonna support you, and I want that my partner to do the same thing. I want them when they get to know me, know my strengths, and be like, "Oh, my baby good at that. Let me go ahead and let her
right,
go forward
right.
with that, baby. What you
Hmm.
need in regards to supporting you." That's the way I go. I
That's
have
why I
no problem
say
falling back.
communication is key. You got to be able to sit down and talk about this stuff, man.
Let's
Talk
talk.
about this. Communication. You got to communicate.
I agree.
Yeah.
Baby.
Look at
I
her.
do. I do. I do. I do. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh,
I'm just looking at Will.
Will, go sit down somewhere. Talking about Derek looks like an adult toddler.
I see you
Whatever.
still got the jokes.
Let me come
Yeah, they
pick him up.
oh
Lay down. You say how
right.
many times?
Oh my goodness.
Yes, Will is a mess. But any other thing that y'all have to like to say about this before I have my final say? Y'all allow me
I'll
to
say
have my
I've learned tonight that expectation without communication creates disappointment.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
um,
Yep.
and expectation without effort is just lost in my
Right.
opinion.
Right. Right.
That's my opinion, girl.
oh, I
Well
love
said.
it.
Well said.
There you have
And another
anything
thing I say is because okay, just like if a person is hurt, healing starts when our standards rise.
Right.
mm,
So if you always lower your standards to meet someone else's expectations, you're not
Right.
completely healed and you're
Mm.
lowering everything about yourself. So I would say be you, be cute, be classy, and make an impact.
okay.
Well said. Well said.
Any any last words for you, Derek?
Reset it all. I can't follow that. Well said.
Well,
Well
Okay.
said.
So Derek, as always, I appreciate you coming in to support me. You needed that male perspective badly, in tonight's stream. So I definitely appreciate that.
Absolutely,
Um,
absolutely.
as for the viewers, go ahead and subscribe. If you enjoyed tonight's conversation, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe this stream so you can get the upcoming shows that we're going to do. We're going to have it already laid out for you. But I do want to say this. If tonight's conversation hit a little close to home, good. I like it because that means that growth is happening. At the end of the day, expectations aren't the problem, it's the imbalance. It's about
Ooh,
elevating your
ooh.
efforts so your expectations aren't out there standing alone looking cute but confused. Because real growth happens when you stop expecting things we haven't learned how to give yet and start offering what you hope to receive. So remember, you don't get the relationship you want. You get the relationship you're willing to build. Okay? So until next time, stay raw, unfiltered, and ready for the next conversation. I'll see you
Good
guys next
night.
time.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Peace.
Hurt love is just the pain that I feel. I said it's hurt love. It's just the pain that I feel. I gave you too many years of my life and you played with me cause you had it shook with me. Yeah, you told me that you love me and you always be there. Then you came around and played like you really didn't care. I gave you all of me, my time, my love, my pain and separation. You had to tell me, nigga, you